It's very worrisome. Very, very worrisome. This should also, it's giving me so much concern, and I feel it should also give you concern too. And whoever is watching and whoever is listening to this right now, it should also give you a lot of concern. Concern, and it's worrying in the sense that how could you allow someone's opinion, in a world of over 6 billion persons, one person's opinion, or the opinions of few persons, their words, their statements, their actions. Why should you allow that, affect you from living the life of your dreams, from building the life you want, your dream life, from evolving into that person you want to become? How could you allow the opinions of a minute, irrelevant few, influence who you're supposed to be, what you want out of life? Maybe you don't understand what I'm talking about. Like, how can because of what you heard about yourself, even if it's negative, why should you allow it and allow what you hear about people who have not been able to help themselves, people who have not been able to find their way? How could you allow their discussions, what they say behind your back, stop you from building your dream life, from enjoying your dream life, from enjoying your life as it is right now? Let's see, I have this friend who had always dreamed of making it big, in the world of motivation, in the world of, motivation and personal development. And he started gradually, with a little encouragement here and there, just like us. He started off and he was doing very, very well. And it was actually making sense. He started shooting his videos, posting them on social media. He didn't get off with a lot of views and, engagement. But he kept being consistent. And at the point he was doing so well. As a matter of fact, we found out that he was doing quite better than some of us who had even encouraged him. It was such a glory and a beauty to behold. And he had done it, and I found out that at the rate and the way he was going, he had a very great life ahead of him in this industry. Doing so well, suddenly. Someone who didn't like him, and this person had a child with him, they came from the same background, they grew up together. Right from time, this person always saw him as a threat, suddenly saw his videos and started he took some of his videos, shared it to friends, and they were all mocking him. And he formed a community on WhatsApp where his videos were being posted, his motivational and inspirational videos were being posted, and everyone started mocking him in that WhatsApp group. He later got to find out, and that was the end of him in this industry. Just because he saw the videos, discouragement set in, depression set in immediately. There was nothing we didn't do to try to get that spark in his life again, to try to help him get back his spark. We did everything. We talked to him. We encouraged him. We did everything. But he refused to become that person anymore in the industry. He already had a great future. Why? Simply because of the opinions of one or few persons. Listen, in life, everyone will not like what you're doing. Everyone won't even like you. And you are not supposed to care. You see, anything you do in life where everybody praises you, then you have a problem. You see, even those who are making it big in life have their biggest critics. Those who are making it big in any field, in any career, in any sphere in life, they also have their own greatest critics. But what do? Did they just stop because of the voices of their critics? No, they continued. And that's what I want to say to someone today. Ignore the noise. If you're going to go far in this life, learn to ignore the noise. Because you see, the truth is that there will be noise. And if you intend living the dream life you've ever dreamt of living, or building the kind of life you want to live, building your career, building your vocation, building anything, building your faith, building relationships, building your dreams, building your visions, building your goals, if you aspire to succeed and go far, please ignore the noise, because the noise is much. There are a lot of us this noise has destroyed. Yeah. Some people don't have that tenacity to hear bad news, to hear negativity, and still push on and press on. Some persons, immediately they hear negativity, they are gone. They are finished at once. But you see something? The strongest ones are the ones that, despite the noise, they ignore the noise. They know the noise will be there. They ignore the noise and they still push on. Listen, you're watching me right now. You have so much inside of you. And I don't know whether you've been able to bring it forth, or whether you've listened too much to the noise and the noise has affected you. This noise comes at different stages in life. Sometimes this noise comes when you're beginning a thing. Sometimes this noise comes at the middle of a thing. Sometimes this noise comes when you've already achieved progress in whatever you're doing. This noise comes. But you must, no matter the stages at which this noise comes, you must learn to ignore the noise of the world, the noise of your friends, the noise of your frenemies, the noise of your enemies, the noise of onlookers and bystanders, the noise of those who have nothing to show but they want to bring down others. You have to learn to ignore the noise if you ever aim in going far in this life. Honestly, noise day, but it is not about the noise. It is about those who are able to ignore the noise. King's Lodge, Namoloma here now. Trying to give someone out there a reason to live, stay alive, and a purpose to live in. Thank you.